I thought I had reached a level of self-mastery. But this week, life revealed how far off I truly was. Still so much healing, still so much work to do. I realized I can be too stubborn. And for the first time in 3 decades, instead of defending it, I'm trying to heal it. Because stubbornness doesn't always look toxic. Sometimes it looks like confidence, sometimes resilience, sometimes independence, sometimes persistence, sometimes unwavering discipline, sometimes loyalty to your principles. Sometimes it even disguises itself as strength. And maybe, for a long time, it was. Because it made me survive, made me stand tall when life tried to break me, made me keep moving when everything inside me wanted to collapse. And that's why it becomes dangerous. Because what once helped me survive slowly became the thing that stops me from evolving.
I became so tunnel focused
on staying on course that everything became an obstacle instead of a perspective. And sometimes I stopped listening completely. Too stubborn to slow down, too stubborn to breathe before reacting, too focused on being understood that I stopped understanding others. And honestly, that realization hurt me deeply, because I started realizing my stubbornness was negatively impacting the people around me. Not because I was evil, but because I became difficult to reach, hard to calm, hard to guide, hard to correct. Like my emotions turned into concrete, like my heart turned into armor. I thank God for this experience. It woke me up from my subconscious prison. Years on autopilot, blindly repeating patterns I never fully healed. What lives in the shadows eventually shapes your reality. And maybe this pain was God shining light on the parts of me I could no longer hide from. This was not punishment,
This was awakening.
My stubbornness was fear. Fear of disrespect, fear of rejection, fear of not being valued. So every disagreement felt personal, every silence felt intentional, every correction felt like attacking. Instead of pausing, I reacted. Instead of listening, I exploded emotionally. My stubbornness has affected every part of my life, into family, into friendships, into love, into peace, into communication, into understanding, into emotional connection, into the way I respond to people who genuinely care about me. And maybe
my stubbornness was never strength.
Maybe it was pain,
Trying to survive.
pain of feeling unheard,
Pain of feeling dismissed.
pain of feeling unvalued. So I became hard,
Hard to reach.
hard to soften,
Hard to trust.
like surviving became my entire personality. But armor gets heavy, and eventually I realized it no longer protects my peace, it's destroying it.
So now I'm learning softness.
Not weakness,
Softness.
learning that listening doesn't reduce me, learning that apologizing doesn't destroy me, learning that emotional control is real power, not dominance,
Not pride.
not always needed the last word, but peace. I'm trying to become softer without losing my fire,
Calmer.
without losing my voice,
Wiser.
without betraying myself. Because stubbornness can protect the ego, but wisdom protects the future.
I'm still growing.
Still learning,
Still healing.
but this week
I'm still growing.
I finally became honest enough to say
I finally became.
I don't want my stubbornness to control my life anymore. And maybe because healing begins when survival mode ends and self-awareness begins, my final armor finally cracks, and the better version of me finally emerges. I cast all my stubbornness onto the Christ within me, and I release myself from the self-sabotaging side of it. I no longer force life through fear, pride, or control. I surrender to divine timing. Everything unfolds
God's way.
not my way,
In God's time.
not my time.